This is Empress Graphics, and in this video I will be teaching beginners how to make use of the various tools in Pixellab. If you are looking for a video where the tools on Pixellab are pointed out and their functions are explained, or you want to learn graphics design but don't know the app to start with, this video is for you. Now this is the Pixellab. This is the app. You can download it from your Play Store or Apple Store if you are using an iPhone. This app can easily be used on your phone. You can easily use it on your phone to create beautiful and eye-catching designs. Yes, this is the app that I started with when I started learning how to create designs. Just click on the Pixellab app. This is how the app looks like. If you download it and open it, this is what you will see. This is what you will see here, your workspace. This is your workspace. That's your canvas. Now I'm going to be explaining the tools. Now there are tools up here. At the upper part of your phone. You can see that there are tools here. And at the down part, you have your tools here also. So I'll be explaining the tools, what they are used for, one after the other. Now, first of all, we'll be looking at the first tool at the down part. When you know everything about the down part, the upper part will be an issue. The first tool we are looking at is a tool that looks like a Venn diagram. This tool here, a tool that looks like a Venn diagram. Here we have my projects. In this your projects, when you click on it, this is where all the designs that you created are being saved. You save them here. You can come here to either make corrections or re-edit it. You can also use it to make another design. Just make few corrections on it and then send to someone. And after my project, you see the defaults. Here you can create your designs and all the rest. So after your default, you have your already made canvas here, different canvas where you can create and edit your designs. So these are the canvas. This one came with the Pixellab app, so you can just use them, just edit the text, then make use of it if you wish. So back to the first one. Then we move over to the next tool. The next tool is the text tool with the letter A. The text tool with the letter A. In this tool, you can easily edit your text here. So when you click on the tool, different icons will appear. And these different icons has different functions. So we'll start with the first one there, which is the styles. When you click on the styles, this is where you will see an already made text design that came with the Pixellab app. So you can choose anyone if you wish, then edit. Choose anyone if you wish, then edit. So you can see them here. You choose anyone, then edit it. So you have your saved. Maybe you are the one that's you need. After editing the text, you want to save it so that you can revisit it next time. You can go here and do your save. It has saved. So when you go here, you see your default, see my styles. Look at those ones that I saved here. They've all appeared here. So I'm deleting them. So it's just to show you. Then the next tool you have here is your edit tool. Your edit tool that looks like a pencil. So when you click on it, this is where you can change your write-ups. Okay, let's use school. We are going to be using school here. You can change this. Click on the capital T or the both of them are capital. The letter T, the icon that has two T's here. When you click on it, you either make your text capital letters or small letters depending on what you want. Here you can delete what you've written already, or maybe you clicked on it mistakenly and you don't want to edit it, you can press cancel. It's still there. Let's go back. You edit it. You have school. So we are going with this. Then you click OK. That's if you are done. Click OK. School has appeared. This is school. It has appeared here. So we are okay. First we'll be deleting this. Let's get another text layout. So we have school, capital letters. Click OK. So we'll be editing this. So you can delete from here. Then here is undo. So you have copy. Copy is to duplicate your text, make them 2, 3 or more, depending on how you want them to be. So undo. Let's have only one here. So here we have, the next thing we have is to the front and to the back. I will explain these tools. I will explain them later. I will explain these tools later. Then you have your position. Position, this is where you adjust the speed of how you move, the speed of the movement of your text. So this is it, 8px. This is it, the speed which it moves. 17, can see it is not the same speed. Reduce it to 3, can see it's not moving at the same speed, but it's moving. So you move to your right, move to your left, move up and move down. Now you have your relative position. This one is automatic. You want to centralize it so it won't make a mistake. This is to the center. So it's now at the center. You can move to the right, to the left, up or down. Center. Centralize it to be at the center of your canvas. Then you have your text size. You increase it where you either increase your text or you reduce it. Then this is your padding. Your padding has a space between your text and its environment. Now let's say you typed something and it's showing you something like this, covering a part of the text. You come to your padding and adjust for the text to be seen. You adjust it for the text to be seen. So undo. There's nothing to adjust here, but you need to know this. Then moving over to the next tool, which is the color. Here you insert as many color as you wish. As many color as you wish. Then after this black color, then before this black color, we have like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 colors before the black color. So these 5 colors is where all the colors you used. Maybe you don't like the colors that are here. So you can go to the cross sign and choose. As you are moving it, you see it's moving. So go to the red, maybe, okay, let's use the purple side. Then you can adjust. How do you want your purple? Be looking at the upper space here. The upper parts here when you are changing your color. The upper parts here when you are changing your color. This is where you'll be looking at. So you can adjust your color. Adjust it, then click OK. It will appear here. It will appear here. So as you are doing, it's shifting, it's moving. Okay, let me do another one. You have this, you see it, so it has shifted, but the black is still there. So any color you choose appears here. First 5 colors before you get your black is your own color. So let's go back to black. So that is it. You can also select the text you want to carry a color, then leave the others. You can see it here. So this is it. Now the next one we have after the color is the texture. The texture is for applying a texture or a pattern to your text, giving it a unique look. You insert an image inside your text. So I'm going to do that very fast. Go to my downloads, look for an image. Let me select this golden image here. For me to make my text to be golden in color, click on the golden image. You can crop it, maybe take it up or take it down depending on the particular color you want it to get, but me, I'm not cropping it. So you can see it here now. So you can scale it up or scale it down. But to make it to be okay, you click on enable. That's the ratio. It gives you it centralizes the golden image in the text. Then after that, you can also delete the text here. Click on the delete icon here. It goes out. The texture goes out. Then the next tool we have is opacity or opacity, depending on how you call it, for adjusting the transparency of your text, either to fade in or fade out. So you make your text transparent, fade it in or fade it out. So this is what is used for. So enabling shadow. Then over to the next tool, which is rotate, giving it an angle depending on the design you are making or how you want it to be. And give it an angle. This is angle 90. This is angle 180. So depending on how you want it to be. Undo. Okay. Then over this max tool, I will explain it later. Then over to the font tool. The font tool is where you select your font. This is an important part of the text. So here you have fonts, you have my fonts, and you have recent. So fonts here, this is where you find the fonts that came with the app. Pixellab installed fonts. These ones can't be deletable. You can delete them. So you choose them. So anyone you choose, you leave it like that. So you see our text has changed to a font. So then this one is my font. This one is the font that I downloaded online. After downloading them, I installed them here. So I will teach you how to install fonts in Pixellab later. Just subscribe to my video, to my channel, subscribe to my YouTube channel, click on the like button, you can comment and share, then click on the bell button to get notifications on my videos. So you have your copper, this is a copper plate depending on the font you downloaded. So as I'm changing it, the fonts are changing. Okay, so we are going to be using this. Then this recent is where all the fonts that came with Pixellab, this is where you find them. The first one up, and the second one are my fonts, the ones I used recently, my recent fonts that I made use of. This is where they all appeared. Then you click OK. So this is it. I've changed my fonts. Then over to the next icon there, or the tool there, which is the style. When you click on it, to make your fonts, your text bold, or to italicize and underline. So you can also adjust the size of your text here. Can shift it like this. Can also rotate it this way. So this is it. So if you don't want the underline or the italics there, you can click on the T with a dash. Click on it, it will undo everything. Okay, then you have your curve. For curving your text, giving it a semicircle shape. To curve your text, give it a semicircle shape depending on what you want to do. This is where you do it. Then the next we have here is your text background, giving your text a background. As you can see, this text is not that clear because of the background, so you want to highlight it and make it visible to the eyes. You give it a background. You can change the color of the background. Change the color of the background. So this is gradient, is also a color that came together with the Pixellab app. So in this background text, you can adjust the sizes or the borders. You can adjust them. This is the left padding, goes towards the left side. Right padding goes towards the right side. Top padding, it goes up. Bottom padding, it comes down. Then radius is to give it a unique shape. So this is what we have now. So click on it. Let's continue the text background. After the text background, we have align. Okay, I'm going to write something else to show you what the align tool is used for. School all. Don't mind my text. So align to the middle, by the side. That's the right hand, and then the left hand side. So this is what they are used for. Then the spacing, you have letters first, so you either give a space between the letters or between the words. So you're shifting the words now, between the letters or between the words. So the next one we have is line spacing. Depending on how far or how near your words are close to each other, you can separate them or bring them closer to each other. The next one we have is stroke. The stroke tool is used to add a border or outline to a text. Use it to add a border or outline. Okay, first of all, we are going to disable this text background. Let me show you what the stroke is used for. So this is the text. Add a stroke to it. Are you seeing it now? The stroke, you add a border or an outline round your text. You can change the color also. Change the color. So this is where you adjust the size of the stroke. You can give it a gradient. So this is the use of the stroke and all you can do with it. So I'm going to cancel it. Then you have the shadow. The shadow tool adds a drop shadow effect to your text to keep it highlighted. So you add a drop shadow effect to it. You can adjust it. You can give it an outer glow for it to glow outward. So you can shift the shadow tool like this or like this, depending on what you want. Move it this way, downwards, upwards. You have right and left, depending on what you want. Or you can also make it opaque, invisible, and visible, depending on how you want it to be. So then you have the inner shadow effect, the inner shadow tool. It adds a shadow effect inside the text. Inside the text. Be watching inside the text. This is what it does. Inside the text. The color changed inside the text, not outside now. Shadow tool is for inside. Drop shadow, inner shadow is for inside the text. So you can see it. You can adjust. Shift it either to the right or left, to up or down, so depending on what you want. Then you have the emboss. Emboss tool creates a raised or sunken effect on a text, giving it a 3D appearance. You need to get the actual size to get what you want. So this is it gives it a 3D appearance. Then you adjust. Then we have the perspective. First of all, enable it, then you can adjust it how you want it to be. Perspective, depending on how you want it to be. Then after designing, you can now rotate it 3D. So this is 3D rotation. So we have the 3D text. Change your text to a 3D form. This is the depth, increasing the depth and decreasing it, darken it, and all the rest. Then you have your 3D shadow. Give your text a 3D shadow like this. Blur, expand, and all the rest. Then you have your reflection. Your text is now reflecting under. Now has a reflection under it. So this is where you can get it. Most of these tools can also be used to edit images you imported or your shapes. You can also use it to edit the images or shapes. Next tool after the text tool is a pentagon shape, where you can see, click on the pentagon shape, you see your stickers. If you want to make use of stickers, you can change them. As if there is any use for the stickers. You can see your emojis. This one is for premium users. Sticker Plus is for premium users. So cancel. Then you have your imports. This is where you import images. You bring in your images into your canvas. So let me choose an image here. Let me choose this. So after choosing it, it appears at the top end here. Then you can delete, undo, you can crop it. That's if you didn't crop when you were importing it. You can copy, duplicate it and make it to be 2. You can move to the front. Now this is to the front. Let me now explain the use of these tools. You can see that most of these tools that appeared here, you can find them in the text tool. So I've already explained them. It's just few that I'm going to explain here. So to the front is already at the front. Then go to the back. The text comes to the front, while the background or the image you imported, goes to the back. To the front, comes to the front, goes to the back. So position, you know what is used for. Relative position, relative size. To make the image size your canvas, the size of your canvas. Then you can now use relative position to adjust it. So it has now sized your canvas. That is your workspace. Then you have your color. There's no need changing the color, but you can change the color if you wish. You have your texture, no need of changing it. You can make it opaque. That's make it transparent. This is the color filter, where you can change or edit the image you imported. Change the color here. Saturation, make it how you want the color, how bright you want the color to be. For saturation, brightness, make it darker or lighter. Then contrast. So you can try them out. You have your stroke. I've told you what stroke is used for. Eraser is used to erase maybe a part of the image you don't want. This is your eraser tool. Adjust the border or the brush size, increase the brush size. I use it to clean, make it blur. Now blur, and all the rest. You can see it. I've taken a part of the image off. So I'm going to do everything. So you have your eraser. The max tool will be explained later. then erase color. Maybe there's a particular color you want to take away. Now when you click on erase color, it automatically removes any white color on that image. But in a case where there is no white color on that image, you can click on this color picker tool here after the 1 by the right hand side. After the number 1, click on the color picker tool, then pick a color you want to take out. It will show at the bigger circle. Color you want to take out will show at the bigger circle. Click on it, then click good. You see that black color is off. So you want to take another color, click on the plus sign, click on the draw picker tool, color picker tool, and then click on good. It goes out. Look at the colors that are remaining. So you don't want it, click on minus or disable. So this is rotates. I've showed you what it's used for. 3D rotate, 3D shape, and all the rest. Shadow, inner shadow, and emboss. Then moving over to the next tool, that is after the pentagon tool. The next tool by the side is for background. The next tool by the side is for what? Background. The background tool, where everything concerning the background. So I'm going to make this invisible. Now to make any image here invisible, maybe you want to see something, you can come here. So you can also resize your image like this, increase it like this, undo. So this is where anything you, whether be it a text, be it an image that you bring in here on your canvas, that is on your workspace, will show here. They will all show here. So you can control them from this place. You can control them, lock it. You can't touch it anymore. You can't touch it. That text is not moving. What you can now move is the background. Sorry, the image. Click on the image. There's nothing you can move again. Nothing is moving again. So you can make them invincible. It can't be seen again. You can delete them, undo, and delete them from here. You can also look at all those tools as appeared here. So you can also use them here. So I want to make them invisible. This is the background tool. This is color. For you to get the color of your background. The color of background cannot be deleted. You can only change it, but it can be deleted. Gradient, you can use any gradient of your choice. So then you can make it transparent. Maybe you want to save only a text and use it for something else. This is a transparent text. And you have your image size, where you change the size of your image. Profile picture, this is the size. Custom is the one you set by yourself. YouTube channel banner, this is the size. So the size of project you want, you can change it here. You can change it here. So we are using square for now. And you have your image. This is an already follow-come image on Pixellab that you can use and maybe edit it, especially for quotes or for motivational quotes. You can use them. Then you have from gallery. You can also insert your image from your gallery here. So let's go back. You have camera. You snap and insert. Then after that comes another tool after the background tool that looks like a magic wand. It's also for image, rotating the background. This is it. Everything about the background, change the color and the rest. Let's add the noise to the background. Now has the noise. Increase the noise, reduce the noise, increase, reduce, enhance it. I want the noise to be. And these are the stripes. put stripes on the color already at the background. Repeat the size how you want it to be. That is the stripes, brightness, your contrasts. This is just for adjustment of color. Contrast, you have your hue, changing the color, and your saturation, how bright you want it to be. So that is it for the tools down. So over to the tools up. We have, first of all, we have the plus sign here. So you can use this to insert text. You can see that your text has appeared. Then you edit it. You can use it to insert a current date. Maybe you want to insert your date, but you don't have it offhand. That is the current date. Then you can edit this. Is 7 January 2025. You can insert your sticker down. So you can your gallery, and then draw. Draw is for freehand. You want to draw something. Pen size, increase the pen size. Make it smooth. Make it a dashed line. Give it a neon effect. It's glowing. The sides are glowing. Feel the inside. Okay, so this is it. So we now have, then this is the save tool. After the plus sign, we have the save tool. This tool here is for saving. Use it to save your design. When you click on it, to either tell you to save as a project. When you click on save as a project, you know the name of the project that you can be able to remember. So save as a project, you write the name and then click OK. Save as an image, you go straight to your gallery. Choose the image formats, the PNG or JPEG. Then for those that are printing, if you want to print, I choose PNG, then choose my dimension as ultra, then save. I can easily print it. After that, then you can share the same way. Share is the same thing as save. After save, either you save to gallery or you share. Click on the share button here, then share to anyone. Quotes, you're looking for quotes. This is it. Motivation, success, and all the rest. You see I've added the quotes. So it's not left for you to edit it. I'm going to delete this. And the 3 dotted lines by the side, you can see it for different things. Use image from gallery, full screen, image from camera, export image, the image size, contact us, tutorials, remove ad, recover autosave, open PLP file, about and exit. So this is used for you to arrange your text and your images. It helps you to arrange them well. Then this is the zoom tool for zooming in and zooming out. This is the undo. I've been using this tool. So this is what it's used for. Now, with the knowledge of these tools, I hope you can be able to create something, even if it's not that beautiful. With time, you will be a pro. So even if it's not beautiful, that's how I started. I'll create designs, though they are not eye-catchy, but I kept on creating it until I was able to create things that are beautiful. So you can start from here. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel if you enjoyed and learned a lot from my video. Like, comment, and share. Then click on the bell icon to get notification of my next video. Thank you.